Welcome to USA Trending Update. I am Papu, and today we bring you an in-depth news report on a defining moment in Southeast Asian sports as Alex Eala delivers a commanding performance to crush her Thai opponent and advance to the SEA Games final, a result that has sent shock waves across the regional tennis community and ignited celebrations among fans who have followed her steady rise with pride and anticipation. From the opening moments of the match, the atmosphere inside the venue carried the weight of expectation. Flags waved in the stands, cameras flashed, and the low hum of conversation gave way to a focused hush as Alex Eala stepped onto the court with a calm confidence that spoke volumes before a single ball was struck. This was not simply another match on the schedule. This was a test of composure, preparation, and belief, set against the backdrop of the SEA Games where national pride and regional rivalry intersect on one of the biggest sporting stages in Asia. Eala's opponent from Thailand entered the contest with a reputation for grit and resilience, known for long rallies and the ability to frustrate opponents into errors. On paper, it promised a competitive battle, and early exchanges suggested a measured, feeling-out process as both players sought rhythm. But it did not take long for Alex Eala to assert her authority. Her footwork was crisp, her timing precise, and her shot selection mature beyond her years. Each point seemed to reinforce the narrative that she had arrived not just to compete but to dominate. The first game set the tone. Eala's serve was consistent and purposeful, not relying solely on power, but on placement and variation. She opened the court with wide serves, followed by sharp ground strokes that forced her opponent on the defensive. The Thai player attempted to respond with depth and spin, but Eala's anticipation allowed her to step inside the baseline and take control of rallies. Early, this aggressive yet disciplined approach quickly translated into scoreboard pressure. As the match progressed, it became increasingly clear that Eala had done her homework. She targeted weaknesses with clinical precision, repeatedly drawing errors from her opponent's backhand side while mixing in sudden changes of pace that disrupted any attempt at rhythm. Her ability to transition smoothly from defense to offense was particularly striking, turning what might have been neutral exchanges into decisive points in her favor. Each successful pattern built momentum, and with momentum came belief, not only for Eala herself, but for the supporters watching intently. Beyond the technical execution, what stood out most was Eala's mental strength. In moments where the Thai player attempted to mount resistance, raising her intensity and pushing rallies longer, Eala remained composed. There were no rush decisions, no visible frustration. Instead, there was patience, a willingness to construct points carefully and wait for the right opportunity to strike. This calm under pressure is often what separates promising talents from champions. And on this day, Eala demonstrated that she possesses it in abundance. The crowd responded in kind. Cheers grew louder, with each passing game feeding off the sense that something special was unfolding. For many in attendance and countless others watching from home, this performance represented more than just a semi-final victory. It symbolized the growth of Southeast Asian tennis and the emergence of a player capable of carrying the region's hopes onto bigger international stages. As the match moved into its later stages, Eala's dominance became unmistakable. She dictated play with her forehand, using angles to pull her opponent wide before finishing points decisively. Her net play, often an underappreciated aspect of her game, proved effective as well, with well-timed approaches and confident volleys that left little room for response. The Thai player, to her credit, continued to fight, but the gap in execution and consistency was evident. When the final point was won and the result confirmed, Eala allowed herself a brief moment of celebration, a smile and a deep breath that reflected both relief and satisfaction. It was a professional acknowledgement of a job well done, followed quickly by a refocusing of energy. Advancing to the SEA Games final is an achievement in itself, but for Eala, it is clearly not the end goal. Her eyes are firmly set on the ultimate prize. This victory carries significance on multiple levels. On a personal level, it marks another milestone in Eala's career, a testament to years of dedication, training, and sacrifice. From early mornings on practice courts to competing against higher-ranked opponents around the world, every step has contributed to moments like this. Each win reinforces her belief that she belongs among the best and that her journey is only just beginning. On a national level, Eala's success resonates deeply. The SEA Games have always been a platform for athletes to inspire their countries, and her performance does exactly that. Young players watching today see a role model who demonstrates that excellence is achievable with hard work and focus. Coaches and officials see validation of investment in development programs, and fans see a reason to dream bigger about what the future may hold. Regionally, this match underscores the increasing competitiveness of women's tennis in Southeast Asia. The level of play on display reflects a broader trend of rising standards where athletes are better prepared, more professional, and more ambitious than ever before. Eala's commanding win does not diminish her opponent's efforts. Rather, it highlights the pace at which the sport is evolving and the challenges that come with striving for the top. As attention now turns to the SEA Games final, anticipation continues to build. The final represents not just a chance for gold, but an opportunity for Eala to cement her status as one of the region's leading players. The pressure will be greater, the expectations higher, and the spotlight brighter. Yet, based on what she has shown in this semi-final, she appears ready to embrace the moment. Preparation for the final will undoubtedly focus on fine details. Recovery, tactical planning, and mental readiness will all play crucial roles. Eala's team will analyze potential opponents, identifying patterns and strategies while ensuring that she remains physically fresh and mentally sharp. The balance between intensity and composure will be key, as finals often test an athlete's ability to handle nerves as much as their technical skill. For fans, the excitement is palpable. Social media buzz has already begun to build, with messages of support pouring in from across the region and beyond. Analysts and commentators are praising Eala's maturity and consistency, noting how her game continues to evolve with each major appearance. There is a sense that this final could be another defining chapter in a story that is gaining momentum with every tournament. Looking back at the semi-final performance, several themes emerge that explain Eala's success: discipline in execution, clarity and strategy, and resilience in mindset, all combined to produce a performance that left little doubt about the outcome. These qualities are not developed overnight. They are the result of long-term commitment, learning from setbacks, and continuously striving to improve. It is also worth noting the importance of support systems. In moments like this, behind every athlete's success is a network of coaches, trainers, family members, and mentors who provide guidance and encouragement. Eala's journey reflects the value of that support as well as her own determination to make the most of every opportunity presented to her. As the SCA Games continue, Eala's advancement to the final adds another layer of excitement to the competition. Her presence elevates the profile of the event and draws attention to the quality of tennis being played. For organizers and sponsors, performances like hers showcase the appeal and potential of the sport in the region. In the broader context of her career, this match serves as a reminder that progress is often measured not only by trophies, but by performances that demonstrate growth. Each dominant win builds confidence and sends a message to future opponents that Eala is a force to be reckoned with. At the same time, it challenges her to maintain high standards and continue pushing her limits. As the countdown to the final begins, the focus remains firmly on preparation and belief. Eala has shown that she can handle the stage, the pressure and the expectations. Now, she stands one match away from SCA Games glory, carrying with her the hopes of fans and the confidence earned through a commanding semi-final display. From the opening serve to the final point, this victory against her Thai opponent was a statement performance. It showcased skill, strategy, and strength of character, qualities that define champions. Whether measured by statistics, crowd reaction, or expert analysis, the conclusion is clear. Alex Eala's march to the SEA Games final is no accident, but the result of a carefully built foundation and an unwavering commitment to excellence. As we await the final showdown, one thing is certain: the story of this SEA Games will be remembered for moments like this, when preparation met opportunity and a rising star delivered under pressure. Alex Eala's journey continues, and with it, the promise of more memorable performances to come. You have been watching Trending Now USA. I am Bella, and this has been our comprehensive news report on Alex Eala crushing her Thai opponent to advance to the SEA Games final, a victory that resonates far beyond the court and sets the stage for what could be a historic